Hey YouTube, what's back? It's Jessica. What we are going to do is we're going to go over the trades that I provided on YouTube, Instagram, all the setups. I believe for the first time in like God knows how long, one of my trades did not go as planned. I think two of my trades did not go as planned. I haven't had this happen since, what month are we in? We're in July, I think April. So I'm not too happy about it, but I told you I was going to be transparent. So we're going to go over it. All right, I haven't even looked at my charts. Let's see, let me share. Let me share. If you ever want to follow me on Facebook, this is my personal Facebook, and then I have a page too. So I do probably more posting on here, but this is my page if you ever want to follow me. Okay, let's look at some setups real quick. All right, so gold. Gold is actually something we were in for quite some time, right here. She's been dancing around this area. Let me look on a higher time frame. Until she comes down and retests, like changes, like, compromises previous structure, I'm not going to be looking for a sell. I know that I was looking for a, let me bring this down. Oh, it's not even on here. I was looking for her to reach maybe the 1500 area. I don't know if she's going to be able to do that just because of the candle exhaustion we have here. You can see there's a lot of wicks, and depending on how this week plays out, we may start to see some bearish momentum. I have not looked at charts. I'm a swing trader, so I've been in the same trade for like 3 weeks. Sorry, y'all. But we have a beautiful break and retest. So as long as it respects this flag pattern, we can look for more bullish momentum. And let me see. Yeah. I'm not going to, I know probably most people sold from up here. I haven't really been paying no mind to this trade, but I won't look for a sell until I see some compromise of structure. And as of right now, that area seems to be around, and you can get in sooner, okay? I give you guys safe trades. So if I can see maybe this area broken and retested, I'll consider taking down. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, I want to see this broken and retested to take down. Now, for those of you that have been trading gold for a while, you definitely could get in up high. I may update this with new markups, but for right now, I see a breakout retest on the bullish flag. I'm not doing anything bearish until I get a compromise of a structure, which is basically the low, okay? So let's see what's going on. OddCAD did exactly as we anticipated, okay? OddCAD made an inverted head and shoulders. It went straight to our level. So if you got into this trade from the monthly level, you were up about 150 pips. This pair is super slow. Right now, she is retesting the area. So let me show you guys. She's retesting the area. So as long as she stays in this area, then don't look for any bearish momentum. She may just go and pull back up. Now, if she breaks and retests this area, then that's something that you want to look for. But we have a strong trend line and we have market structure here. So I'm looking to see if she'll give us hopefully some bullish momentum, but she's having a hard time. She really is. So if you're looking to sell, wait for it to come through on this trend line and close below the trend line, a break and retest. And if for a buy, wait for it to just close above this and look at price action, okay? JPY, this pair right here, I was looking at it with my team, is like the slowest pair in the whole wide world. For about 2 months, she's just been basically moving sideways. Everybody was expecting her to basically respect this little mini inverted head and shoulders. See, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. She did not do that, okay? She did not do that. It's too much resistance. I'm just going to bring this up so you can see all the wicks. And I talk about this in my live videos. You see a lot of candle exhaustion. And as of right now, how we had our trend line was kind of like this. She's broken that trend line. So if she comes back and retests that area, and you can look on the smaller time frame, and you're probably going to look for a continuation down, okay? The only way you're going to look for a buy is if she comes out here, lands, and then you take it, okay? Let's see. I don't really do anything else with odd. They're just boring. Let's look at the pairs I went over with you guys. Okay, so EU, if you saw my markup you had plenty of opportunities to get into this trade multiple times with the entry that I gave you guys. Okay, the entry was 1.2800, and we were anticipating it when this, I think it was when this drop happened, or maybe before. I don't know. This trade we've been in for quite some time. But you can see where we had a beautiful retest, and we had 1, 2, 3 opportunities to get into this trade. So if you watched my video and you missed out, you could have literally seen that the market was respecting this area, okay? It was respecting this area. Let me change the color so you can see. It was respecting this area right here and was having a hard time penetrating, like a really hard time penetrating this area. So it came down, hit our TP quite a few times. Actually, I had this at 1200. Hold on. Let me revise this. All right. She hit our TP a few times, and then she just, I mean, she broke through. And as we can see, just by structure, look at right here, we have these wicks. The market is kind of stopping in that area right now, okay? So you don't want to look for a sell at the moment because it's at an area where every time it hit it, it bounced up. It's common sense, you guys. You start looking at this like common sense and not like all just like another language, you'll be fine. The only way that you're going to get into a sell is if it breaks this area, respects it, and goes down. If it doesn't, then we know that this is a possibility to take up. We can see here that we have a left shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. As far as an equal move, let me see. It has not completed the equal move, okay? So if it's going to respect this pattern, it would need to continue going down. I have not analyzed this 100% anymore because I already TP'd on this trade. But the only way you're going to want to get into a sell is if you see some type of retracement on your fib or some type of pullback to go ahead and take down, and then like a confirmation for a continuation of this head and shoulder. You want to see it break out, close below, and take it down. EA, I'm still in this trade from all the way up here. I'm looking to see if the structure is going to get respected. She is pulling back, which is exactly what I anticipated. So I'm not too worried about it. The only way I will be worried is if she breaks out retest. The stop loss is old. Okay, this is old, you guys. But the entry that I gave you guys, it came back and hit that area twice. So you had the potential to make 136 pips 2 times. Right now, she is coming back and retesting an area. So let's look at market structure. So as of right now, we had our low, our previous low here, and she has broken it and she has landed on top. So you may see some more bullish momentum before and the bearish momentum continues, or it could be a trend reversal. So at this moment right now, she is pulling back. Let's see if she's able to just stop at this area and then continue going down. Let's just see, okay? I'm looking for this pattern to be completed. I've already took majority of my profits off this trade, so I'm not too worried about it. But looking for some more confirmation to see if she'll pull back around here. See this area, this high right here? See if we can get her to pull back up here and then maybe a continuation down. That's what I'm looking at. But if you took advantage of this trade, you made money. EJ was another trade that I provided. I've been in this trade all the way at 122, 180. I've been in this trade for quite some time, and you can see it's 191 pip move. Now, if this candle closes like this, we will be looking at some bullish momentum, and it has not retested the flag on the daily. It has not had a retest on the flag of the daily. So don't be surprised if you see maybe a pullback of some kind if it continues to play out on this flag structure that we have on the daily for the completion of the move. I'm looking to take it down around this area. This isn't the exact number, but this is like the area that I'm looking to take it down as long as this flag pattern is respected. So I'm still in this trade. EG has been beautiful. EG, beautiful head and shoulders pattern, you guys. Look at all these head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right. Nice little small retest, came down. Looking at an equal move, so from head to neck. Excuse me. Head to neckline. All right, so we're looking at maybe some, right around this area is where we might get it to land at, and then maybe a pullback will occur, or it'll break right through that area and continue going down. She's been bullish for quite some time. The 0.90200 area was where I was looking for it to pull back. It kind of went up a little bit higher to my weekly zone and then came down. As of right now, this trade is playing out beautifully. If you're in this trade, it's been beautiful. Okay, so see how she reacts to this area. EN is another one. We were anticipating for it to come up to a fib entry here before we took it down. That didn't happen. Got another entry. Wasn't the best entry, but got another entry. It went down to my zone, okay, to my area of TP because of market structure. You see this market structure right here? And now it's pulling back. So I'm looking for a possible continuation of this trend. I got to see how it reacts to this area. Okay, I want to see how it reacts to this area. The crypto trades that I gave totally kicked my ass, but I told you guys that I was worried about the retest of an M pattern, okay? So we can see here that we have an M, and I had a feeling it was going to retest that M on the daily. As you can see here, I said I was looking for a buy due to the inverted head and shoulders. However, my concern was the retest of the M on the daily. And as we can see, BTC totally respected the retest on the higher time frame. Hence why I'm a swing trader. So I lost a little bit of money for the first time in a long time. So as you can see, we had the inverted head and shoulder. We were looking for a retest. We got a retest. If you followed me on Instagram, I said that. Did she reach her TP? Absolutely not. But you know what she did do? That entry level I gave you guys. Remember that entry level? Look at how perfectly she came down, wicked that entry. So I shared this with you guys because I was like, no big deal. Like, all right, whatever. I don't cry over spilled milk. It is what it is, right? You guys, beautiful freaking entry right here to market structure. Look, I made some really nice money off this trade. Look at how many pips we got off of this. Pretty awesome. So if you followed me, I'm sorry if you lost on this trade with me. However, we did recoup and we only lost, I don't know, it was like not a lot of, it wasn't a lot unless you like didn't practice proper risk management. And if you don't know about that, you'd come on board my training. But you can see here that this trade played out beautifully with that number that I gave you guys. So at this moment, as far as, oh, look at this. There's like a head and shoulder right here. That's the one I traded before. As far as like a TP area, I would love to see her maybe come down here. However, this area seems to be kind of respected. So now would be the time to take partial profits, secure profits, whatever. Just we may see some rejection. You never know. I don't trade BTC too much, so I'm not a BTC pro. Every time I marked her up, it has worked out in my favor, with the exception of this past weekend, and she played out with my daily. Ripple. Ripple was another one that I gave you two scenarios. And that was because I always like to be prepared for both situations. It doesn't mean that I don't understand direction. It just means that maybe if it doesn't go the way that I planned, I may be busy. And if I have my markup ready, I know where to get in. So some people actually took the buy right here on this retest. Let me zoom in. Some of you took the buy and got up a couple of pips. She was unable to make it here. So let's just get rid of the ideal scenario, because it did play out for a little bit, but not completely. However, okay, let's just get rid of this so we can have a cleaner chart. You can see here where this was scenario 2, if it's unable to complete the inverted head and shoulder. You can see that we had a beautiful breakout and retest of the trend line, which is like, I mean, this was textbook. It was perfect. And then if you didn't get in up here, you had another opportunity here at the entry level that I gave right here. A beautiful wick entry, came back, retested, beautiful entry. And you, my friend, would have been in crazy, crazy, crazy profits. She did not go all the way, and she may go down. So I'll just keep this here so we can keep track of it. However, it was like 226 pips. So I hope you made some money. What else did we go over? I think that was it. NJ was another one. Let me go to my daily. All right, so as of right now, she did hit my take profit one, as you can see the entry. I have to see how she reacts to this trend line. If she stays above this trend line, then I will take up to take profit two. As of right now, oh, look at this. Look at this. Another opportunity for an entry. So if you miss this entry, you can probably jump on board. If you want to be on the safe side, because NZD is no joke, you can wait for it to break out, land on top, and then go ahead and take this bad boy up. But as of right now, she's looking good. Okay. I'm not telling you to take this trade, but if you want to wait for a breakout and a land on top of this TP level that I have, I would probably recommend doing that. But she did come back down to the trend line. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. So just be careful because this could be a fake out. But if you got into this trade, you won about 80 pips. And if you took it up here, about 152 pips. So congrats to you. The DXY was something that I looked at with you guys. All right, so finally, the DXY has broken our structure, our trend line. We're waiting to see if she will land on top and continue to have some bullish momentum. I'm gonna be remarking up all my charts because I'm in some swing trades, so I haven't really been marking anything up. But I just wanted to go over the setups that I provided via YouTube. I usually give my trade ideas and my stories on Instagram, so I'll put my Instagram name below along with the company Instagram name. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. I'll put my contact links and my training link information in the description. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. I do like to go over setups. And if there's maybe a topic you want me to go over, as long as it isn't like, remember, I can't give too much away, but I'll go over it with you and record a video just to help you guys. I'm always open for suggestions. So have an amazing day, as long as it's Forex related, and God bless.